So this car behind me is the all-new 2020 Audi Q3. It's a wonderful, nice looking car, and one of the best things you'll notice, big grille and amazing lights. And this car does 0 to 60 Audi claims 7 seconds. It have 228 horsepower. It have 258 pound-feet of torque. It's a very nice looking car. I love the design language in this car and the lights. It's very kind of like unique. And right now, all the manufacturers, they're trying to push in a small, SUVs. They're pushing on the Audi A3 and the Mercedes CLA and the BMW 2 Series, and they also coming up with the new Audi Q3. The Q3 never been big for Audi, but those particular ones are big.
Have a very nice compact wheel. It's 18-inch. It's pretty practical.
So when you open the door in this Audi Q3, it's very nice. You could immediately notice it from the door. Very nice silver trim here, very nice handles. The buttons are very nice. Kind of like the buttons for the windows are kind of like aluminum and covered with leather. Very nice squishy materials here. Everything, it's decent cup holder size. It's actually deep inside, so it's a decent, nice looking car, and the cabin is pretty spacious and nice. It have the latest cabin from Audi. You could see the steering wheel is updated with a very nice touch feeling for it, and you have all these features right here, which is very convenient and nice. You have the latest and greatest infotainment system. You have all the AC units here, the heated seats. You have dual zone control, and here you have your driver mode, your off-road, automatic turn off and turn on, blinkers, and this is if you want to turn it off. So, and the volume is right here, and this is the gear selector. It's very decent. Everything you touch in this car is kind of like seemed a little expensive. So here it's not the cheap plastic that other cars like Mercedes uses. It's nice. And here the Quattro is kind of like nice brushed aluminum, which is nice to look at. The Quattro here, I like the curve they did. The interior design of this car is pretty impressive and nice. The steering wheel, I like it too. And in general, it's very responsive. You have your radio here, media. It's very responsive touch screen. It comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So one awesome feature they added is the lights. So usually there is kind of like a button for the lights. Right now it's kind of like a sensor, so you just touch it and it's turned on by itself, which is amazing. I don't know how they do that, but everybody need to start doing that. And just like it's gone. So it's very convenient, nice and handy. So here am I cruising around at 20 miles an hour in this brand new Audi Q3. One of the best things they did, it's that this car, it's kind of like does not drive like an SUV. It's kind of like between a car and an SUV. It's like not too bulky, moving around while you're on the road. It's actually kind of like still. Also not as good as a car, when you're driving down smooth on the road, but it's a decent car, good looking car. You have the latest newest entertainment system from Audi, which is the Audi A6 and the A7 and the A8 tab, which is nice. I actually prefer these knobs over the touch ones because it's just like a pen. If I want to like control the AC, it's very clear. Heated seats is very clear. Everything is very clear in front of me. Wherever I want to move, it's very easy and decent. The suspension in this car is pretty brilliant. Quattro system in this car, it's not the same Quattro system you would get on a Q5 or a Q7. It's kind of like a little bit downgraded. It's not the same brilliant Quattro system from Audi, but one of the best things is the layout. You have the steering wheel here, you have the digital cluster in front of you, which is awesome, and you have the latest and greatest infotainment system from Audi. Dual zone climate change, and you have the back seat also have their own climate change, which is very nice and easy. Couple of drive mode here. You have auto, and you have dynamic and individual, off-road and comfort. You could just leave it at auto, it's totally fine, but it's also nice that it has these kind of like features. And in terms of mileage, 19 on city, 27 on highway, so it's gonna give you an average about 22 to 24, which is decent for a small luxury SUV. So here am I in the back seat of the Audi Q3, and as you see, it's a very nice sunroof here. It's 1.5 sunroof, and there is plenty of headroom and also plenty of legroom. And it's pretty decent size, even though it's kind of like a smaller SUV, but they managed the back seat. It's very, very convenient. Also, one nice thing they added, it's kind of like a double space, you know, for the cup holder, but over here it's kind of like a double, so you have your regular cup holder and those here are extra, which is really nice.